So, chaos outside a federal immigration detention facility, a Democrat mayor in handcuffs, and three members of Congress holed up in a guard shack. What started as a so-called oversight visit turned into what federal authorities are calling a reckless political stunt that put both law enforcement and detainees in harm's way. New York Mayor Ras Baraka, who just announced his campaign for governor of New Jersey, decided to make national headlines not by leading his city, but by breaking federal law. Baraka, backed by three Democrat members of Congress, stormed through a secured gate at the Delaney ICE Detention Center while a busload of detainees was being processed. Federal agents say it created a massive safety crisis. DHS called the move reckless. ICE officers were forced to secure the area, and Mayor Baraka was arrested, detained, and later released. So tonight, Trump's former Border Czar Tom Homan is firing back, calling the mayor's stunt, quote, not very smart, and warning that Democrats are putting American safety second to their political agenda. So we've got the full breakdown, and you're not going to believe what happened next. So my name's Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm publisher of the Illinois Review and White House correspondent for the Next News Network. So we're going to get right to the facts. Friday night in Newark, New Jersey, Mayor Ras Baraka, joined by three Democrat members of Congress, forced their way onto federal property at the Delaney Hall ICE Detention Center. That's according to officials at the Department of Homeland Security. So DHS stated that Baraka and lawmakers Bonnie Watson-Coleman, LaMonica McIver, and Rob Menendez Jr. stormed the security gate as a bus full of detainees was entering. Now, these aren't just everyday border crossers. These are supposed to be criminal illegal aliens being processed for deportation and or prosecution, including MS-13 members. But instead of following any proper channels, these elected officials bypass security, creating what ICE called a serious safety risk, not only for the officers working the facility, but also for the detainees themselves. According to DHS, two of the lawmakers even locked themselves in a guard shack at the first checkpoint, turning the scene into what officials described as chaos. Mayor Baraka was arrested on the spot, detained, and later released. He held a press conference outside the facility where he claimed his actions were about defending the Constitution. Baraka said, "We ask them to obey our laws, obey the policies, the rules here in the city and the state of New Jersey, not to run roughshod over the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights, the 4th, 5th, the 14th Amendment, that everybody on this soil deserves due process." So that's where Trump's former Border Czar Tom Homan stepped in to set the record straight. Let's go ahead and check out this clip. And we all know Tom Homan does not hold back, and he's always spot on. Let's see what he's had to say.
You know, just watching that body cam video, absolutely incredible to see that went